Inter Milan can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Inter Milan cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And out it comes again. Quality ball. DiMarco. Great defending, strong and determined. Inter Milan finding their passes. Yamal! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And it's hoisted clear. He's gone for goal! Corner number 2 then. Shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Davies actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Chance for the header! Cleared away. And the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Barella brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
He's in plenty of space here. Vinicius Junior. Davis could try cutting in. Big header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Oh, good ball. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's gone forward. What a throw in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Inter Milan get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Davis. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Might be danger here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Aim forwards. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Mbappe. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Kimmich. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Davis has it out wide and in space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. That's a good foot in there. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Hakimi. Davis has it in a wide position. Davis still in with a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. There's the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Nice interception, well timed. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Van Dijk. Mbappe. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just...
Conte! Inter Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. It's their second corner of the game. DiMarco plays it short. Hakimi has a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's shifting, throws to finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Davis.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
No, that's been intercepted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Mbappe! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Kimmich. Bellingham. Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Belts one. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Hakimi clears. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barella. Yamal. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Zaire Emery. That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! Oh, what has happened here? Corner given. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Inter Milan given another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. DiMarco goes short. Hakimi gets it away. Shot could be on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Great chance here from position A1. Chiesa! wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! Two to the good, they have breathing space. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's two now without reply. Mbappe! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
They're up to 5 corners now. Chiesa with the short one. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Time and again they are repelled. He's been picked out. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity. Oh, he's been caught napping! Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Look, this is so frustrating.
Barella! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And that is a little undercooked. Costa Curta. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vinicius Junior to Barella. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, super ball. He's having a go. Oh, that's a waste. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Mbappe. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this Yamal! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Davids. Now it's Kimmich.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Amrabat. Now the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Hits one! Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Vieira most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Kimmich. Van der Vaart. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Torres. Hakimi gets across to intercept that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Davis. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Fernando Torres. First quarter of an hour gone. Nunez. Davids. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're back on the ball again. And now the breakaway. Now it's Torres. Pedri. Pedri purring through the gears. Vieira. Davis. He is through here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Davids. Now it's Darwin. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Pretty robust defending.
Davids. Van der Vaart. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Kilmarnock grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That is good strength. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Darwin. Nunez. Davids. The fullback is in acres of space here. And he knocks it clear. Mbappe. Upamecano. Mbappe. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira, a player of legendary status. Now it's Mbappe. Gets his pass away, and he's picked out the run. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Couldn't squeeze it through. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Fernando Torres. Roberto Carlos. Now that's well seen too. That's really well cleared. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's a little off target. Davids. Beckenbauer. Chance to... He's had a shot! Courtois catches it safely. Yeah.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hakimi. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Fernando Torres. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, that's well spotted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Fernando Torres.
The second half then, just getting going.
Number 18,
He's under a lot of pressure there. Beckenbauer. Vieira. Great ball if he can get there. Kilmarnock looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep...
And the shots! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And he's gone for goal! He's going for goal!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And the pass is intercepted. Hernandez. And here's Nunez. Mbappe.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter.
Oh, what's he done? Out of play for a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Amrabat does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Palmer. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davis.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shapes to shoot. Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. De Ligt. Beckenbauer. Kimmich. Beckenbauer. Kilmarnock looking to pass their way through. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Got a shot away. No, he's missed it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Number 21.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Neymar to come on. A change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. Inter Milan finding their passes.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he put it away? And the lead stays intact, just.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10.
Zaire Emery gathers from the goal kick. And here's Chiesa. Chiesa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, this looks sharp. Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. That's good defending, very good defending. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Davids. Interesting ball. That has been cut short.
Kilmarnock probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Davids. That pass has been well intercepted. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe. Goalkeeper's ball. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its eyes. He's tried one!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Pedri has a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chooses to go back. Looks for the finish. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Now it's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. And here's Davis. Oh, super! And the shot! Beckenbauer. Brilliantly cut out. And he was quick to get it clear again. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that is expertly dealt with. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davis. Amrabat is always getting the pitch for targets. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Davis. Now it's Mbappe. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri wins the duel this time. Oh, he's onto this. He's through, it's one-on-one. Danger averted for now. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either. And the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Lamine Yamal can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Upamecano, and now they can spring out of defence.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That is a brilliant interception. 15 minutes till half-time. That is a great pick-out. Look at the shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries to get it clear, and that's been won straight back. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan have their third corner. They've played it short. No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Ball's gone out of play. Hernandez getting this one clear. Koundé. And Adams. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. He's hit, and the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's there to get rid. Haaland. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. And he can clear it away. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Courtois punts it upfield. Frimpong is there to clear. That's a throw. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Adams. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot's on here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Van der Vaart! Now, who's going to be first to this? Inter Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality dessert.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's hoisted clear. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Out of play for a throw. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van der Vaart. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
Can he put it away? Sticks it away! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
He's had it taken off him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Amrabat. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Always onto this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Kante makes the interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Amrabat. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22 será sustituido
And it's
por
Messi.
el
And he
dorsal
stands
15.
tall,
Messi.
impenetrable.
Cambio de jugadores.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And this, an opportunity to pull level. That was travelling.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So there's going to be
5
another change here.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 4.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. Upamecano clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland. Chance! He scores! Barcelona are back in business. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Fiddles it through. That's a nicely measured pass. He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16 será sustituido por el dorsal 14.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Pass somewhat off target. De Ligt cuts it out. Messi. Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van der Vaart. 5 minutes to add. Hernandez. Conte. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hernandez gets into some space. He's got the shot away! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very...
Great chance! And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Mbappe voted man of the match. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, And the juices are flowing. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. And already we're underway here. Oh, good ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, that's a key interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Davis could try cutting inside here. He's got a... It's bounced back off the post.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shifted it to the flank. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And they can counter here.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Threads one in. Caught offside that time. Moved on forwards. That has not gone well.
Oh, really well played.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's good play. Now it's Neymar. And a header! Goal! Santos! First blood drawn.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Santos have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Roberto Carlos. Chiesa. Oh, can he get onto this? Drogba.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice control. Xavi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hakimi cuts out the pass. Can he get onto this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's fabulous. Figo. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos. There's the cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram. Ball played for Xavi. Davids. He's looking wide. And that's been repelled. And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back in. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's been cut out, well played. Figo, showing good feet. And it's Neymar. Xavi. And that has put paid to that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kante clears it away. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Gets his pass away. Messi! Sticks it away! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança perdida. Atenção, pai de menino de mochila verde. Entre em contato com o funcionário mais próximo. Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 3.
Here we go again.
Camisa 9.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C, levelling the score.
Chiesa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He won't be happy with that one. Chiesa, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe! And it's in! A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Sends it crossfield. Figo. Chiesa. And it's Davis. Oh, good ball. Shots up. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Messi. That is good alertness.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Steps in, and that's the end of that.
espectadores.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Thuram. And it's Xavi. Hakimi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, super find. Chiesa going face-to-face with his great rival. Amrabat is always looking to break lines. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two.
He's getting an earful from his teammates, so we can assume he knows why.
Xavi. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He is through here. Brilliantly cut out. Van der Vaart. Collier. Drogba. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hakimi plays it in.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Real chance! He's having a hit! Chiesa! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Vigo. Koundé can get it clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he was quick to react. Back into the middle. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Santos certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Santos finding their passes. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Succumbs to the pressure. Collier. Now it's Lampard. He has found the way through. That's very neat. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. Mbappe chasing after it. And time is up. Inter Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture, as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. We have already started here. Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are anywhere. You would give anything for his sort of influence in your... Mbappe! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Hakimi. Vieira. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hernandez. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hakimi just loves to go forward whenever he can. Van der Vaart. Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Hernandez. Van der Vaart. He's had a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Inter Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Upamecano. That's Vieira. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that was well positioned and
Yamal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. And he's there to belt it away. The ball has bounced loose now. Amrabat. Beckham. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's Petit. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. And that should be the keepers. Conte. Nicely aimed pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. Vieira. Back into the middle. Conte. Well seen. Saw that coming.
that was well played, well stopped.
Cantona might just make this. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. And here's Yamal. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's gone for goal. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Now the ball's gone astray. Yamal. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Conte. And here's Cantona. Oh, what a ball he's in here! That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Hakimi. Amrabat is always looking to break lines. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And the pass is intercepted. The pass has gone astray.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hakimi is looking to set free a runner. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall.
So off we go once more.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe! Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's shifting through the gears here, and he's there to get it away. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. Hernandez. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cantona. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, easy pickings there. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Mbappe. Baresi clears it away. Played back in. And it's Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, Reds are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rummenigge. Cantona! No mistake! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Conte. Van der Vaart. Shot at goal! Cafu attempts a clearance. Now it's Kante. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Beckham. Oh, this is has a shot! Cross goes in there. It's a mighty effort! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Petit.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. But
Conte! Oh, and that should have been two.
well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So what can they make of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Inter Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they? Look, they're Cantona! And somehow he managed to miss it. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. He's got tall. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good-looking ball. Cantona.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now. Inter seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Baresi. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it.